Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee. I have orange juice. Trying to get as much vitamin C into my system as I can. Maybe a snack or two. And let's get into it, okay? So, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the essentials, okay, of when we first started prepping and when we started learning and things like that, okay? And the reason why I'm doing this is because I think a lot of people forgot. But not just that, we have a lot of new people who are just now starting, okay? And I think it's important that we have, like, not a refresher course. That's not it at all. But like a reminder, I guess you could say, of what is important, what items to stock up on, to what to fill in our gaps with, okay, right before an event could possibly happen. Right on? Now, non-essential items, can increase your chance of survival in an SHTF, okay? And with these items in your stockpile, you can provide for your family's needs or trade for other items that you need in a post-SHTF world, okay? Now, when disaster strikes, you can survive most scenarios if you have survival essentials like food, water, meds, ammunition, shelter. But aside from these main survival essentials, miscellaneous items are things that sometimes get overlooked. The first one is bleach. When you're stocking up on bleach, get products that are pure and unscented. While I know we all like the lemon and lavender scented stuff, you're not going to want to put that in water that you're trying to purify for drinking. So bleach, like I said, is to purify water, clean fruits and veggies, sanitize your cutting boards, your meat cleavers, your knives, clean medical equipment, prevent infections, okay? It could also make DIY deodorant, keep harvested rainwater clean, clean baby toys and pet toys, and clean up mold-infected areas. Here's another one for you, batteries and chargers. Now, you will need batteries and chargers to power up small tools and devices. And when unopened, batteries can last for several years. But if you're worried about charging your batteries when the grid goes down, invest in portable solar battery chargers. All right. Now, fire starters. When you need fire starters like matches, lighters, ferro rods, to start a fire and boil water, cook food, stay warm after an SHTF. Now, once you have a stockpile of fire starters, keep them somewhere dry. You should also make sure they don't get dried out, especially if you have lighters. And don't forget to stock up on fuel for those lighters. Now, if you wear contact lenses, glasses, okay, or if you know of anybody in your family, your friends, whatever, your mag that has poor eyesight, stock up on everything that you're going to need for your contact lenses or your glasses, okay, eyeglass repair kits, or the saline solution for your contacts, okay. These items can be rather expensive. So only get what you know your insurance will cover, or pay cash if possible. I had gone through that one company, Zenny, to get extra pairs of glasses. All right, and they were a heck of a lot cheaper than going, to the eye doctor. Even though I have eye coverage, I wanted to get extra pairs of glasses because why? I'm very rough when it comes to my glasses. All right. Now, different kinds of glue. When SHTF, all right, you will need to use different kinds of glue to repair gear for various projects. Make sure you have different types of glue, like super glue, wood glue. A lot of people like the Gorilla Glue, okay? Different kinds of glue. Duct tape. Now, like glue, okay, duct tape can be used to repair gear and tools. And you can also use duct tape for bartering after a disaster strikes, okay? Here's another one for you. How about petroleum jelly? All right. Now, petroleum jelly, like Vaseline, okay, has medical uses, like soothing burns or abrasions. And then when SHTF, you can use it as a lubricant or accelerant for fire starting. Put it on a cotton ball, and there's your fire starter. Yeah. Now, to make DIY accelerants, like I said, with the cotton ball, with the petroleum jelly, store them in a waterproof container, okay? You can also use the petroleum jelly to make a DIY torch by securing the petroleum jelly dipped cotton ball onto a stick, okay? Now, insect repellent. Using insect repellents to protect yourself against pests that might spread diseases like mosquitoes and various bugs. All right. Now, hygiene items, or as I refer to them as HBA, okay, health and beauty aids. Deodorant, shampoo, soap, toothpaste, and other things that you're going to need to maintain proper hygiene. Okay. Hand sanitizer is best to wash your hands with soap and water, but hand sanitizer after an SHTF is probably going to be one of your only options, especially if you're saving your water and your soap for other things, okay? Now, tools. Before SHTF, you're going to want to stock up on various types of tools and backup tools so you can make repairs, okay? And hand tools is what I'm referring to. Now, power tools, not so much. Because if we're in a grid down situation, those power tools are going to be worthless. Unless you want to keep hooking them up to your generator. But why would you want to do that? Why would you want to waste your generator, your gas, your oil for your generator for a power tool? Alright, so now on to the next one, knives and saws. While knives and saws, they fall under the category of tools. They don't last as long as other tools like hammers, screwdrivers, things like that. You can almost indefinitely last. They can also indefinitely last if you take very good care of them. Like, I still have my grandfather's tools. Yeah. So, and they're still in very good condition. But that's because my father took care of them, and then when he gave them to me, I still take care of them, okay? So now onto this one, a light source. When SHTF happens, you will need portable light sources like candles, flashlights, and lanterns. I personally like the battery-operated candles. I have a good supply of them, okay? I don't particularly like regular candles. Why? Because I have pets and kids. Okay. I also have solar-powered lanterns, flashlights that I got from Fort Patriots, and I really like them. Okay. Now, if you have, excuse me, if you have the funds to get multiple types of flashlights like solar and hand crank, you can also use your rechargeable batteries for flashlights. And when buying candles, choose the unscented because they last longer. And there are also different types of lanterns for your stockpile, from flashlights that can turn into a lantern or gas lanterns. Okay. And now paper and pens and paper, you're going to need these things to take notes. Okay. Toilet paper. I know, here we go. Dun, 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 right? Stock up on the toilet paper, paper towels for doing your business, for cleaning up messes at your house, right? Now, bungee cords, ropes, zip ties. This is, you know, for the obvious, all right? There's a lot of survival uses for these things. You can build shelter, repair items, okay? You can use zip ties to organize items and secure supplies, all right? Seeds, obviously, seeds for your freedom gardens. I prefer heirloom, okay? But you do what you will with what kind of seeds you like, okay? Okay, now after you've gotten your seeds together and stuff like that, now onto tarps. Tarps can be used to make temporary shelters. It can be used to make a DIY raincoat, okay? Tarps are universal. It's always good to have even different size tarps, okay? Now, plastic bags and Ziplocs. It might seem weird to stock up on plastic bags, but they're also useful in a survival situation, all right? Now, you can tie several plastic bags together to make rope. You could stuff a clean plastic bag with leaves or other plastic bags to make a pillow. You can use plastic bags to protect your feet from the rain. You can use plastic bags to make a sling for first aid. You can tie plastic bags on trees to make to mark a trail. All right, so you don't get lost. You can keep your supplies and your gear dry using plastic bags. And you can use plastic bags to store waste for sanitation. Now, Ziploc bags, they're also very useful, especially if you have the kind that has like the actual zipper and not the ones that you have to go, you know what I mean? It's the zipper kind. And instead of the ones that, you know, you have to slide and make sure that they get aligned perfectly, you know what I'm talking about. But you can also use these Ziploc bags for storage, for keeping things dry as well. Now, baby items. And we know that baby items are still a little on the hard to come by side, okay? But for those of us that have infants and toddlers, okay, in our families, in our circle of friends, in our mags, you should always keep good stock on baby food or make your own baby food, all right? Diapers, baby wipes, and various other supplies, and toys as well. Educational toys, I feel, are best, but toys as well, okay? So, another one, which is a big one, fire extinguishers. Now make sure you have fire extinguishers on your homestead so you can quickly and safely put out any fire. You also need to teach every family member of all ages how to use a fire extinguisher properly, so they know what to do if a fire breaks out at your home. Now here's another one, baking soda. Baking soda is another item with very many survival uses. Rehydration drink for first aid. DIY deodorant. Toothpaste. Homemade remedy for stomach aches. Yeah. Treating insect bites and poison ivy. Cleaning agents. Deodorizing. Mild surface cleaner. cooking ingredient. Now, don't wait, okay, until it's... Now, I know that people of the prepared mind, people in this community, preppers, okay, I know you're going to say, I'm not waiting. Just listen, okay? Don't wait until it's too late, okay, to stock up on food and water and non-essential supplies like batteries and flashlights and fire extinguishers. Now, for those of us that are of the prepared mind, I know that we've got all of this stuff and more. But for those of us that are just starting out, I hope this video and this list helped you. Because a lot of us, when we first started prepping, we didn't know where to start. We really didn't. But, you know, this is just for non-essential items, okay? But for essential items, are your non-perishable foods. Water, number one. Okay. 2, I would say rice, beans, you know, proteins. Okay. So, but we'll get into that in another video. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping.